Hi, my name is Terry Lee from Sweet Pea Papers and the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, and I'm very excited to announce our 1,000 subscriber celebration. Now, what will you win at the end of this celebration? You will win the complete 72-page Wizard of Oz book. It's complete with obviously a cover, 3 signatures, which none of this is complete yet, a booklet that's going to be put inside the cover, 2 laminated bookmarks, and a partridge and and a writing card, which I haven't made yet either. So watch the video series and watch your book getting made. That'll be great fun. And so how do you win? Well, how do you win this book, you may ask? Here we go. This is easy. To get an entry or 3 to win the book is the first place prize. The second place prize is a complete Yellow Brick Road gold embossing set. And that includes gold embossing powder, clear embossing powder, the embossing pad, and a heat gun. And then the third place prize is a one-on-one tutorial with me. And all you have to do is complete the 3 simple steps below. If you're reading this, yes, it says 2, but as you can see, there are 3. You can subscribe or be a current subscriber to the Sweet Pea Papers YouTube channel and leave a comment below video 1 that says, I want to win. That's 1 entry. To get entry number 2, be a current subscriber to the Sweet Pea Papers YouTube channel and leave a comment below video 2 of the Wizard of Oz series saying, I want to win. And the third way that you can get an entry, you can join or be a member of the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group and add a comment in that event, which is called the 1,000 subscribers celebration event, at the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. And here's the URL, and the URL will be below the video, and leave a comment in that event that says, I want to win. So easy. All you have to do is tell me that you want to win, and you could win. How do you like that? That's all you have to do. You can enter in all 3, and you can get 3 chances to win. Now, when do you win? The celebration lasts from February 1st, 2022 to February 8th, 2022. The drawing will be held on February 8th, and the winner will be announced during the beginning of the Wizard of Oz series video 3. And that's on February 8th. So, let me go to page 3 of my little script-a-roo here. And it's easy to enter, and it's easy to win. That's what the main thing that I want to tell you, besides the wonderful prizes. So you can enter today. Remember, all you have to do is subscribe to the Sweet Pea Papers YouTube channel, or subscribe during the Wizard of Oz video series, and below video 1, type in, I want to win. You can also get a second entry by watching video 2 when it comes out, and that will be on the 3rd. Then put a comment below that video that says, I want to win. That's entry 2. Entry 3 can be gotten anytime between the 1st and the 8th, or the 7th, the 8th at midnight, or 12 a.m. when I do the drawing, at the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. Enter the 1,000 subscriber celebration event with the comment, I want to win. Like I said, all you have to do is tell me that you want to win, and you could win. Okay? All right. So you get 3 chances to win, and now we're going to start the videos. This is video 1, even though it's really 1 and 2 combined. Video 2 will be on Thursday, and then video 3 will be on the 8th, and that will give you the results of the contest. Okay? Well, I want to wish everybody good luck, and here are the videos now. This is Terry Lee from Sweet Pea Papers and the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, and this is video 3 in our Wizard of Oz series. we've already made our cover. These are very pretty. I love the poppies. And of course we haven't decorated it yet. That was pretty obvious because it didn't have anything on it. You'll have to excuse my phone if it dings. I have a friend with a husband who's ill, a friend whose brother's in the hospital, a friend hey, you get my point. So I'm needing to get updates, and if there's anything I need to respond to, then I of course am going to put you on hold real quick and respond. So this is where we're at. I wanted to talk to you about the pages, and then I'm going to put you on pause, and then after I've got everything sorted, then we'll come back and I will show you what I'm going to do. Okay, and then that will probably be video 3, and then video 4 will probably be us decorating a few pages and possibly sewing in the signatures, or sewing in the signatures, maybe a quick little one-off on how to sew in signatures. Okay, so here we go. This is what I've done so far. I have cut and inked everything. Don't even ask. I am using vintage photo. And on a side note real quick, I wanted to mention that there are some links that are going to be below the video, and they are credits to Adamo Prints, which I got some of these little cards from. My Porch Prints, which is where I got the main kit from, which are these pages, and images by the book, which is where I got some more of these smaller images from. I believe it's these. And also Google Images, which is where I got the music pages from. Now, on the music pages, one of them doesn't have anything written on it, so I'm pretty sure that means I can do whatever I want with it. And number 2 and number 3, Oz is barking, of course. They have the copyrights on them, and they're both by the EMI Feist Catalog Incorporated. And since I'm giving them credit, the copyright's on here, and it doesn't say that I can't photocopy it, then I have printed it out basically as a photocopy. Okay, so that's that. I meant to make sure to give the credits where the credits are due. So that's the 3 music pages. It looks like we're going to have 3 signatures, and so we have so far 29 of these glued pages, which are pages that are going to be glued to the white papers that are folded in half, that are 8.5 by 11 standard US letter sized paper. Okay, so we have that many of those. We have 3 inserts. Let's see, where are they? Oh, right here we have 3 inserts. Oh, everything is labeled, of course. Oh, and these little white pieces of paper that I use for little notes and little tags and whatnot. They're just typing paper, and I've cut it up into 1 by 1 inch squares. So I don't know, maybe you thought it was a little paper pad or something. So these are the 3 inserts, and each one of the inserts, and I believe this is what came from Images by the book, and these are 3 that were actually individual ones, but I printed out 2 to the page, or they came 4 to a page, which doesn't seem possible because of their size. And I trimmed them out and folded them in half instead of cut them out separate. So I've got 3 of those, 1 for each signature. I've got 3 music pages, 1 for each signature. I've got the first and second page for the glue-in pages. So that's going to give me 31, which is not a helpful number. I've got 3 signature covers, and they're inked all the way around, plus on the edges, or the spine, and also on the inside edges and the inside spine area. They're all the same. They're all printed with the collage on the inside and the poppies on the outside to match the inner covers. Okay, so that's what these 3 are, 1 for each signature. I've got 6 coffee dyed papers, so that's going to be 2 per signature. All these are 8.5 by 11s that I coffee dyed with a spray, and then I folded them in half. Okay, now I've got these extra full page ones that I printed out that are only printed on one side, so they're white on the back, and they're for pockets and tags and things like that that we need to cut out ourselves. And then this page is going to be used in the pockets and the tags, etc. Because it was a misprint, my printer lost its mind and decided to print I don't know, this crazy border. Now, I would like to say one thing about the poppy pages. When you go to print them out, you're going to notice that there are little lines in some of the flowers, and it's not your printer. You're not running out of red ink, so don't freak out. It's in the images. I've looked at the images on the computer, and they're there on those images, and they don't really affect the beauty of it. So I just went ahead and used the pages all throughout the book, and I haven't worried about it. Okay, now these are my extras. So I have an extra music page. I have some extras of these little cards that I'm going to show you in a minute. I have some extra of these medium-sized cards, and I have an extra large music page to fold in half if I need to, and some more extra music pages. Actually, there's 3, isn't there? They're duplicates, though, actually, I believe. And then I have duplicate pockets somehow. Wait a minute. These are duplicates here, of these pockets. I almost lost my little label on that. Duplicates. Okay. So now I lost this. These are insert pages. These are insert pages. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Okay, so I've done all that. Everything's been inked except for the extras. One of the extra music pages has been inked because I thought I was going to use it. Then I realized it was a duplicate. So it probably should be in with the duplicates, but I'm not going to move it right now because I have this big stack and I don't feel like looking through it. Okay, and I believe I'm going to put the inserts together. Pockets and tags. I'm going to put the signature covers, put all the smaller stuff on the top so I don't get confused as to what I have. And of course I'm going to sort these out into the 3 signatures, and then I'll probably come back and add that to the end of this video. So there'll be like a part 2, but they'll be cut together. I've got this booklet, and I was going to do 2 signatures and then put this in the middle, but now I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I may make a pocket on the inside of the back cover and put this back there. Then I also cut out and inked and put together these envelopes. This is an envelope here. It's just the yellow brick road. Then these pockets corresponded in size to these tags, which are the medium-sized tags, and they have little sayings on them, so I kind of tried to match them up a little bit. The Oz talking to the lion, and the wizard and the scarecrow because they're buds, and then Dorothy and a saying about home. And these two little pockets that were a little bit different because they had 5 places that you have to fold instead of 3, and that gives it this shape pocket that looks like the back pocket on a pair of jeans, or the front pocket on a lot of shirts. I've also cut and inked out 3 of these pockets, and we can obviously use one as a template. To cut some more, we'll need some more of these. Any of these paper clips together? I guess not, but I think I will. I think I will if I do say so myself. And this just helps me not lose them. I wish I had one more pocket like this. I may print them out again so that I have 4, and you're not going to really notice that there's a duplicate if you use it without the signature. If I print out 2 more, I would have 6, and then that would be an even number for the signatures. So I will probably do that because we're going to need pockets and stuff. So then I printed out all these little cards, and they all have pictures and poppies and sayings and chapter covers and pages of the book shrunk down to little bitty. And I believe these are from Adamo Prints because they had a whole bunch of Wizard of Oz stuff. Then I have these 1, 2, 3, 4 of these pocket envelopes here, like this, and you can use those a couple of ways. You can clip them on, you can glue them on, you can rubber band them on. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, you can glue them on cards, on the inserts. You can do anything you want with these. And then I made some additional envelopes. I wonder if these are the same size as these. Oh, they're a different kind. Wait a minute. I did have one of these, though. Do you remember me having one of these? I do. Or is that it? That must be it. Okay. And I think one of these cards, if I trimmed it down a little bit, would fit in there. So maybe if I have a duplicate, I'll stick it in there. Okay, so I also have my cover images. I'm going to put that there. Then I have, I have a lot more links here. Junk Journal with Joy Facebook group, the page by page projects that I'm doing, one by myself and one with Kyung Shotwell, Gutenberg.org, which you can get a lot of free stuff, including the whole Wizard of Oz book. It is public domain. The Liana Scrap, she has a kit that is, it looks like coffee stained paper. So I printed that on the back of some of my pages. I made this cover out of shirt boxes, if you remember that. I'm not going to put a link to that, but I just wanted to remember to mention it. And if you want to help support Sweet Pea Paper's videos, which is my videos, for equipment and paper and glue and things like that, I've started an Amazon wish list, and I also have the Buy Me a Coffee link. And then I use Linktree as well for most of my videos. I mean, most of my links, and you can find all that information on the text below the video. I want to make sure that stays with that other list, and I put them all together into one list. Okay, And so in the ephemera, I have clipped together more pockets. So I should put them with these pockets. Oops. With all of these pockets. We have quite a few pockets. I have words and a bookmark. I have cards that I can use, or tickets that I can use as belly bands. I have these little cards. I have a bunch of them. I have a couple postcards. I have some tags and some what look like shopping list kind of papers, which I may laminate and make into bookmarks. We're also going to have a writing board. Actually, that might go into a different card. No, because there's going to be a lot of writing pages in here. So I think I double checked. Yeah. So there's going to be a video on how to make a writing card. And it's going to be a separate video. But if you want to catch that, that'll be posted at the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. But I believe I'm going to use generic papers. But the only difference would be you use the Wizard of Oz papers when you make it. Okay, so there's just lots of ephemera in here. This is the piece I cut out of a CD cover, and extra tags, extra cards, all this stuff. And what are these? These are booklets. How many do I have? 1, 2. Get those out. 1, 2, 3. And a trifold. Okay. Those are things that I can fold, and they're already inked, but I can fold and I can put them in this pile over here of pre-made items versus just straight up ephemera. There's the third one that matches this. There's that 2 of this. There's 2 of this and 2 of that. Okay, so I'll fold those and ink the creases. That one's smaller. Anyway, it looks like I just found some stuff I'm going to need to go through and sort. Yay. It was in with the ephemera. So I'll have to do that. And I'll need to do these separate. I'm going to laminate them. 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. Plus they can be written on and then wiped off, I believe. So we've got all these items to go in our book. So it's going to be a nice fat little book. And I'm going to put you on hold or pause or whatever it ends up being. And that's going to be it for this part. And then we will come back for the next part. I will show you how I put everything together. And then we'll glue a couple pages on. And then in the next video after that, we'll decorate a few pages and put the signatures together. And then we'll do a quick video after that on sewing in the covers and putting in the pocket and decorating the outside cover. Yeah, and all that stuff. So it looks like this is going to be 5 videos. Hopefully not 6, but because it started out, I did say it was going to be about 3. Then I ended up deciding to go into a little more detail since it ended up being a bigger project than I thought. And so I hope you enjoy the extra length of this tutorial. And please make comments below. That would be great. All right. So this is it for this part of the video, and then I'll come back again and we'll go into depth a little bit more about setting up the signatures. Okay? All right, I'll see you in just a second. Okay, here we are back in section 2 of video 3. Now, what I've got here is a big darn mess. I decided to go with 2 signatures, and then I forgot about the thickness of the white pages. So I've got it all figured out to 2 signatures. So it might be 2 fat signatures. And we're going to use a crocodile to make the holes. So that should work out okay. And yeah. So this is what I've got in each one. Now the pages have not been divided, the glued on papers, because all the writing ones are in this one and all the picture pages are in this one, because I had them sorted, if you remember, by that. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to take a writing page, a picture page, a writing page, a picture page, a writing page, a picture. You get what I'm saying. We're going to have to sort these out. And then we have to figure out how many pages. I've got 4 here, so that's 2 each that we're going to need. And then we've got 3 coffee dyed papers per signature, and 1 insert page. So, and this one has the first 2 that have to stay in this front section. So we have to remember that when we're dividing the pages. And so really, technically, I only had to take out this insert and this signature cover. I split everything else. Now I also added some as needed pages. These are just blank writing pages where if it gets too much picture writing, which is going to, we're going to need to insert some blank writing pages, and then we'll put those little cards on them and make it kind of uniform throughout the signatures. Now I'm thinking we're going to need at least 1 more page worth, which is 4 papers per signature, because it's all writing and picture pages. For what we've got so far, we have absolutely 0 writing papers. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let's do 3 and 3 right now. Let's do 3 and 3 and see how that works. 3 writing pages and 3 writing pages, and then we'll see how that works. I've kept my little things in case something happens and we have to go back to 3 signatures. That would just make me crazy if we had to do that. I think we're going to have 1 more white page per signature. So we're going to have to see. This is getting fat fast. And for each signature. And if I had a gusset in each signature, then I would be all right, because then I would have a little squared off piece that more pages could fit into in my signature cover. But I don't have any room to spare because it is 8.5 by 11. Oh, by the way, my hands are freezing. My ring's about to fall off, but I am wearing my gold in tribute to the yellow brick gold road before I had the ruby on for the ruby slippers. Okay, enough of that. So let's take a look at 1. Well, we can't. So let's take the pages that we know. Let's unclip these. And we'll set them up there. Okay, set these to the side. These two go in the front of this one. I would say they constitute two color or picture pages. So that's going to be in there. Now we've got the one writing page. Are all these? Oh, these are all writing pages. And some, yeah. This is going to be fun. So we're just going to have to take the two non-signature specific pages and put them back together, since we know we have an even amount per signature. Okay? And we're not going to, oh, I need to trim the coffee papers down. We don't need these quite yet until we know how many of these we're going to have per each one. I should go back. And these should all be picture pages. Yeah. I don't know if there's an equal number. It doesn't look like it. There's way less writing pages. Okay. What did I do? Here we go. So we're going to need to add these in with the writing pages. Stack. Where's the stack? Oh. Alright, but we're going to keep them separate. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And we're just going to stick them in. Okay. Okay, so we've got 2 picture pages. So we need to add 2 picture pages to this signature. Okay. We're going to turn this one. Doesn't matter. Okay. So then we have a lot more picture pages. So then we're going to add 1 to each. And then 1 writing page to each. This can be the hardest part, because you have to figure out the numbers. How many are you going to have in each signature? How big can you make each one? If it was just these papers folded in half, I would say, you know, we're good to go. Am I doing this right while I'm talking? Yeah. Writing. Where's the music paper? I should have 2. I know for a fact I just put one over in the extras, so it looks like I'm short a music page. Okay. Follow the yellow brick road I just stuck over there. Page, music page. Now we've got a writing page, so we need a writing page. We have a picture page. picture page. Then, oh, there's the other one. I forgot I had stuck them in different places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then 5, then 6, 7, then 8. Okay, it looks like we have, let me take this one out, put it with that one, and put an extra one of these in over here. What is this with roses? Oh, this is actually a kit writing paper. So let's do that. Okay, let's paper clip these together. And we'll put use as needed back on here. Okay. So now, as I set them on top of the ink pad lid, which as we all know, still can transfer ink. Alright, so now let's count our pages. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1 white. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1 white. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, these are the first and second pages. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So we've got the first and second pages that have to go here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's a third. So we're going to need 2 more white pages for the other signature. This looks manageable. This looks manageable as a signature. Yeah. Oh, we're going to have to, what are we going to have to do? I'm going to have to print these on, you don't want to know how many times I printed these poppy papers. Why are they so short? Oh, because of the thickness of the signatures. Well, this is what we can do. We can think about it. Okay. So, we can put lace on the fronts and the backs. I made this. I got this Nexium with 3 bottles in it. I'm going to cover it. And I decided to put the lace I'm working with on a project all in one little box. So we've got this, but we don't have enough of it to cover all 4 signature fronts. Now this isn't thick enough to cover seeing through that it's too short. So we're going to have to exchange probably this one out because it's kind of gathered a little bit. I don't know though. I was thinking there might be a way to use this on the cover. So we're going to swap this out. I have a whole bunch of lace. And this came from Lisa's Paper Lace and Bling. And how did more music pages fly out? Okay, so I need to paper. Okay, and so we will take this one that's too thin out and put it back with the ones that she donated to the cause, and I'll have to go back and look and see, but that's how we can get around that. If we've got some thicker lace that we could put on the front and the back of the signatures, then we could cover it. I have a feeling that I don't have any thick enough lace to cover that, and I'm going to have to do something else. So it looks like I have an extra piece of paper, because of the first 2 pages. So I think I'm going to set this to the side just to wait and see. So we've already got 1, 2, 3. I just grabbed a pile of paper and there you go. So we're going to fold this in half. I know what we could do, but it would make it outrageously thick. And I have some 8.5 by 14, but it's black. But that would work. I could order some 65-pound legal paper, and that would work. And then I could print my signatures out. For cripe's sakes. The reason I'm using the bone folder is because I don't know if you can tell right here, but you see how crackly it looks. And then if you use your bone folder, it flattens it out into that point. And then now look at the difference on the paper. There's no crackling at all. 3. And this, and then these, and then the inserts. So now we have our 2 signatures. All we have to do is put these pages in order that we like. So let's take a look at one of these. I mean, I've seen signatures thicker than this before. So I'm not exactly sure. I could print them out again and leave the white on. But I don't think that would get us far enough. It would still only be to here. I've got a full 8.5 by 11 that hasn't been trimmed right here. Oh, come on. Guess that's why they call it a paper clip, huh? Not a paper temporary. So now let's see. Yeah, see, that wouldn't do it either. It's closer, but it still wouldn't do it. So let's take a look at how we want to do this. Picture. Yeah. All right, so now let's sort these again into writing and picture. I'm going to count this as a picture page. Should not be writing on it. Because like these two could be a spread. In fact, this could be the center spread. In this signature. My hands, I'm having some difficulty with them today. I'm getting a little frustrated. Center spread. Okay. This is this whole big one, so let's set this out of the way so we don't get anything confused. Right, so this is going to go in the center. So then we have picture. We have these, we have the insert. So these are writing papers. So let's put them over here. And this is an insert. And we'll put it right outside the, just outside the center so we can make sure to sew it in correctly. Okay. So now we need to look at let's see. Now, this is going to be signature 1. So signature 2. Signature 1 has the starting pages on it, remember? Okay. And then this is the insert. Okay. So then we're going to have, I want to start out with a picture page. So let's see what we've got. I think this is going to be our best bet. So we want this to be back in the back. Like almost the last page. So let's take one of these and let's start out with this one, and then we'll put in this one, and then let's put this one, and then one of our, how is this, 2, 3, 4, okay, add one of these to here. Okay, that's one paper. And then that's not going to work because I should have left these inside of each other. I'm not sure. I'm going to put these in here. Okay, and then we're going to put this here because this will still work. Yep. Okay. Where's our third? I accidentally, did I paper clip it together? Yes, I did. Okay. Did I do it on this side too? No. Okay. So now let's go back. Since I didn't mess up. I just this one's upside down. I'm going to look for your directional. There's writing that needs to be right side up, plus the yellow brick road does not go through the sky as far as I know. It is the magical land of Oz, but I don't think it's that magical. Yep, so I'll put this here. Or do we want it next to the center? Let's put it here. And we'll put this one here. Then I'll get a piece of that black paper and see if it will fit. Okay, let's see if we have a writing paper. We have the center spread. We need 1, 2, 3 papers. Okay, we need a picture paper here. Real Land of Oz. We want this to be in the back. We want it to be the last page. So let's put this one here. And this is the center. We'll put this one here. We know we want this to be here. Because we're going to switch it out with the page that says, "And so ended the story of Dorothy," whatever, it's in that other pile. So then actually we'll just leave this one blank. And we want to put the wizard here. It's not going to go in order, but I would like to end it with the wizard and the end. So we'll swap this one for the one that says "Here ends the story." Wow. How you like them cookies? Where's the paper I was going to switch out? This page. Ratchet. So this will be our last page. Here. Okay. I mean, the world's not going to end if we have two picture pages together. I mean, you know, really. Okay. And then a writing paper. Now remember, we haven't put these in yet. And we haven't put our insert in yet. Which is going to totally mess everything up, just so you know. But that's okay. So we should be with 2 empty pages. Or I just miscalculated and we're fine. So let's go through what we've got here. Okay. Yeah, see, these are technically 2 picture pages together. Might be why that writing page is there. Those are 2 picture pages. We don't want to do that twice in a row. Oh, this is our center. Okay. And then we got this. And a writing paper. And this paper. And then the end. The end. So. Let's take this out. And put the music page in. And then it looks like we had 2 extra pages because I counted. They're maybe needed over here. I mean, it's entirely possible. So now we've got this. Okay. So now we want to take our coffee dyed papers and let's open this. And we'll put one in here. And then we'll open this. We'll put one in here. We may only need 2, you know what I mean, per signature. Okay. And then we've got our center spread. looks like that's all we're going to need. See how we're saving on pages already here? Okay. So, that's for that. Okay, and then you're just going to do the same thing in the second signature. We're going to, we can just put this insert in anywhere we want. It doesn't matter. I'd like to put it in right before the center. Let's put it in right with this writing paper. It'll make it easier to center to sew it in. Sorry about the top of my head. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so that's how you do it. You're going to do that in the first signature, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about how I resolved the problem of the signature covers, and yeah, and then what we're going to do with that. Okay, all right, so that's the end of this video, and I'll see you in the next video, and that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye.